Hi, this is Dee from dmiddleton.com. Today we'll discuss how to begin to minimize and declutter. Welcome to the year-long Thorough Declutter series. We declutter 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Did you know U.S. consumers buy 40% of the world's toys, but bear only 3% of the world's children? Did you also know that most people wear 20% of their clothing 80% of the time? People do not look at 80% of the papers and information they keep. The U.S. Department of Energy reports that 1/4 of people with two-car garages have so much stuff in there that they can't even park a car. According to the National Soap and Detergent Association, getting rid of clutter would eliminate 40% of the housework in the average home. Did you know that 9.4% of U.S. households rent a storage unit? Most of them don't even remember what's in there. Messy homes and workspaces can leave us feeling anxious, helpless, and overwhelmed. Yet rarely is clutter recognized as a significant source of stress in our lives. Clutter distracts us by drawing our attention away from what our focus should be on. Clutter makes it more difficult to relax, both physically and mentally. Clutter constantly signals to our brains that our work is never done. Clutter also inhibits creativity and productivity by invading the open spaces that allow most people to think, brainstorm, and problem solve. Clutter creates feelings of guilt and embarrassment, especially when others unexpectedly drop by our homes or workspaces. Clutter makes us anxious because we're never sure what it's going to take to get through to the bottom of the pile. Clutter can make us feel stressed, anxious, and depressed. Research found that the levels of the stress hormone cortisol were higher in mothers whose home environment was cluttered. Now let's look at some of the benefits of decluttering. Number one, less stuff equals less to clean and keep organized. Number two, more appreciation for what you have. If you have minimal belongings, you'll care for them differently than if you had plenty at your disposal. Number three, less chaos and stress. Minimalism has the benefit of lots of empty space, or in other words, more breathing room. Number four, more money you get to keep. If you cherish and care for what you already have, you'll find you spend less and keep more of your hard-earned cash. Number five, mental clarity and more energy. You get to do more of the things you love if you aren't constantly working to clean or care for a large amount of possessions. Number six, another added benefit to decluttering is that you can bless someone else if you have good items that you need to rehome. Number seven, you'll begin to shop more thoughtfully. You'll be more likely to only purchase what you really need if you're truly aware of what you already have. Number eight, by decluttering your home, you're creating visual and actual peace. Like pulling weeds in your garden, you can appreciate the visual improvement your efforts create. It is gratifying to look over a job and feel a sense of accomplishment. Have you ever completed a task that involved a huge visual improvement? I'm sure you have. Number nine, time. Think of all the time it takes to do a huge declutter. You will gain that time back if you don't refill the space that you cleared. It takes far less time to clean a space that is free from extra stuff. And number 10, more pleasant relationships with the ones you love. It is far easier to cuddle up with your little ones and read a book if the books are neatly organized and there's a clean spot to sit and snuggle. What if you could eliminate the clutter for good? I designed this year-long Declutter series to help you slowly and permanently declutter your home. What you can expect. You will receive a weekly email with a daily declutter task for the specific room we are working on. We will move step by step through the process to declutter every room and space within your home. Currently, we are working on the living room. Your daily declutter task for today, April 11th, 2022, is to declutter any computer junk from your living room. A few guidelines. Number one, you should declutter any computer parts that you don't need. Number two, get rid of anything that is not working. Number three, declutter any items you no longer have a purpose for. Now let's look at how to declutter. We'll give you a few more guidelines to keep you on task. Number one, only spend time on your specific task for the day. Number two, do not get sidetracked or distracted. Number three, work within a time of day that you have the most energy and stamina. Listen to your body and work at decluttering when you feel the most alert and energized. Number four, avoid thinking too long about whether to keep or discard an item. This is one specific way you can be ruthless when decluttering. And number five, avoid cleaning during your declutter. Getting rid of clutter is the priority. Cleaning can be accomplished later. Let's look at a few supplies you may need for your declutter. Number one, boxes, preferably ones you can donate. I would avoid plastic storage bins because you may be tempted to just store the items and never part with them. Number two, you'll want to grab some sturdy trash bags. And number three, you'll need a marker or a pen to label your boxes. Now let's look at the 5 simple steps to decluttering. Step one, we'll begin by eliminating trash first. We'll grab a sturdy trash bag to do so. Number two, let's sort the items by category if needed to see what you have. Number three, get rid of duplicate items, broken items, outgrown clothing and shoes, anything you'll never use again. Number four, you'll want to box up your donations and trash or recycle the rest. Number five, select a charity to donate your items. You can even schedule a pickup if that is an option. This works especially well for furniture and oversized items. I hope you've enjoyed today's Declutter series. Leave a comment below and let me know what you are decluttering today. You can also head over to my site, dmiddleton.com, to subscribe to the series and get your free homemaking ebook. You can find my declutter printables and deep cleaning printables over at dmiddleton.com. Thank you for joining us.